Hey guys, Jarrett McAllister here from myprimalLifestyle.com, and today what I'm going to do is show you guys how to cook a bomblette. So come on over. So a bomblette is basically just a really bomb tasting omelet, and you know, we like to make it primal style, nothing but good, fresh, wholesome ingredients. And as you see here, that's what we have. We're going to keep it real simple this time. Basically, it's going to be a bacon, onion, mushroom, jalapeno, spinach bomblette with a little bit of cheese. So first thing you do is we're going to cook the bacon. Now I actually like the bacon inside of my bomblette. So we'll take the bacon here, and the method I use is I heat up the stove here, is I actually like to cut up the bacon and put it into the pan while it's cooking. Now the bacon that I use, now obviously you can use any kind of bacon that you want. I personally, I like to get my bacon from the deli. I go to Whole Foods. This is an Applewood smoked bacon. What I really like about it is it's thick, it's flavorful, it's delicious. It comes out really nice. It's a lot better than that packaged junk. As you can see here, just cut it up, you know, to a few pieces. And I'm going to be cooking for 3 of us. So myself, my guest Chewy here, as well as my brother who's filming this fiasco right here. So here we go. So now I got the bacon cutting up here. Alright. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to, I like to cook just right above medium. So if you got a 5, you know, 1 to 9, put it right there on a 6. And that's a good temperature to start this thing going. Now, cooking's all about timing. You know, that I found out. It's about, you know, having everything go in at the right time, not overcooking it. And so, usually when I do this, the timing between that bacon cooking up, these vegetables are ready to go in and start being sauteed up. So first what I'll do is I'll grab a bowl here, put these veggies in, grab a knife. These knives, by the way, are awesome. Mom got me these for Christmas. Pretty killer. So first thing we'll do is we'll grab some mushrooms. I like these little brown ones here. I actually picked these ones up at Whole Foods, but most of the time when I get my vegetables, I go down to the farmer's market. It's a great place to get your produce. It's inexpensive. It's, you know, organic most of the time, and you're supporting local farms. So you can hear that starting to sizzle already. So as you come on over here, see this. So what I'll do is I start to smell that bacon. Right. Get the mushrooms there. Now, a little red onion. Pull the outer layer off. Alright, now for a jalapeno. I like a little kick, a little spice in my bomblette. These blazes cut right through like butter. Love it. On it. If you come on over here, as you can see, the bacon cooks actually pretty quick because, you know, it's cut up into smaller pieces. And really, you know, one of the cool secrets of this is that you cook the food in the actual bacon grease itself. Because you're going to need, you know, oil to cook it in. And you know, part of the primal lifestyle is that, you know, you're cooking good, healthy fats and, you know, all natural, good bacon fat. It's great. Not to mention delicious. All right. So we got the bacon going. We got our veggies ready, all ready and chopped. Here, put this away. Now, we'll get some eggs going. Now, the eggs that I got, obviously, you know, when you're cooking primal, you want to cook the best ingredients possible. You know, you want to get it as organic and natural and, you know, antibiotic free and all that stuff. And the eggs that I'm using right here, once again, I picked these up down at Whole Foods. I think I've seen them at Safeway before, but this is a Rock Island, these Brown's Fertile, extra large, grade AA eggs. Raised without cages, so cage free, 100% vegetable fed, and you know, no hormones or antibiotics. So, it's from Sonoma, which isn't that far from here. So it's natural, local farm. I was actually just talking to the guy in the store. He said these guys hand deliver these to all the stores around. It's probably one of their most popular brands. They said they sell out of these eggs more than anything. So I think we're on the right track here. All right, this bacon's getting going good. So, you know, for this omelet, usually about 2 eggs sounds good. So since we're making it for 3 people, you know, do up 6 eggs. My brother taught me, he said, when you crack an egg, crack it on a flat surface. It seems to be working. There. More. Look at that. Alright, so we're good there. Now, as you come on over, see this bacon starting to cook up. You know, it's getting there. So what we want to do now is we want to add our veggies. And see all that oil in there? We're going to be cooking our veggies, sauteing them with that oil. Alright. So here we go. Now I like to season up my food. You could just add just salt, just pepper. Really, you don't need much. You don't want to add too much crazy stuff. Me personally, my favorite seasoning, and I use this on all my foods: chicken, fish, eggs, just basically everything I cook. It's this stuff. It's called Santa Maria style seasoning. You see this for tri-tip steak, roast seasoning. But it's really good. Basically, it's like onion powder with just salt, pepper, garlic. Real simple, real basic, but it's real delicious. Here, let's get that on here. Boom, like that. I'll turn that around. Look at that. Smell that chili?
Oh, I do. It smells awesome. Bacon grease in its finest.
Yeah. See that? Bacon's all starting to cook up nice and right. Just jalapeno seasoning in here. Alright, so we're going to let that saute up for a little bit. Now, obviously you just whisk up your eggs, but I was at the fair not too long ago. I came across this guy who sells cool little device. This thing's actually pretty awesome. Just take it like this, pop it in here, and it mixes it for you. It's not working good, so that's good. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got our eggs ready to go. We got our bacon, and our veggies, sauteing up, all nice. So, a couple other things we're going to add to this bomblette. You know, there's a debate, is dairy primal, is it not? You know, Mark Sison, you know, he wrote a blog post not too long ago, so basically just saying, you know, it's kind of on the fence, just don't overdo it. I love cheese. I don't know if I could go without eating cheese or having a glass of milk, you know, here and there. Don't overdo it, but it adds obviously great flavor. I like aged cheddar. This right here, Doublinger, Kerrygold, 100% natural cheese. Good stuff right here. And some people grate it, obviously, using the cheese grater, but myself, I like to put in like just little chunks. Not too much, don't overdo it. These little chunks going. Alright, just like that. You look at it, come over here, see? You can see, you know, some of the mushrooms over here starting to brown up a little bit. Bacon's definitely getting all cooked up. With the jalapeños, sauteing, the onions. These are gonna kill it. Alright, pop this in right here. That smells off the hook. There we go. Alright, so you don't want to overcook your vegetables because you want to keep them, you know, get them as close to raw as you can. That way you keep all the nutrients in. You don't want to cook them all out. So I think we're pretty good there. I like to have the cheese melted. So right before I'm going to drop the eggs, I'm definitely going to have the cheese, pop some cheese in here. So it starts the melting process. That's not going to take very long at all. So it'll start melting right there on the pan. Cool. Now, I throw spinach in just about every every omelet, every bomblette that I do. The secret with cooking spinach is that you don't want to throw it in too early. You don't want to burn it. It really doesn't take long at all. You can throw it in at the very end when you're cooking your eggs. But a little tactic I learned, I just throw it in right before I put the eggs in so it keeps the heat going. Oh, look at that. See, cheese is starting to melt. And at this time, once you see the cheese that's starting to melt, so you're going to cook it just a little bit longer, you know you're good to go. Okay? Good to go. Now look at this. Big old huge heaping hand. Big old huge heaping handful of spinach, just like that. Alright. Move that around. And this, you guys, now this is the secret. When you cook eggs, you gotta cook them soft. Overcooked eggs are horrible. But when you cook them just right, I'm telling you, killer. Here we go. Alright. So here's the secret to cooking killer. Get your eggs in there. As you can see, it's already starting to cook. Pull it back. pull back the yolk so the fresh yolk starts to cook. And then when you got the spinach in, just fold it over a few times here and there. Just keep it moving. You don't want to let the eggs sit too long because otherwise they'll get hard. And the secret to every bomblette is to have nice, soft, cooked eggs. Like that. As you can see, we're almost done already. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. In fact, what I like to do is sometimes when it gets to this point, I just move it off the heat. Alright, come on in here, take a look at this. As you can see the eggs, still soft, nice. Pan's all still nice and hot. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. Alright. This eggs looks just about done. Nice, fluffy, delicious, beautiful eggs. And you see how the spinach is already, you know, cooked up. It's all nice and soft, small. But it's not overcooked, so you're still going to get all the nutrients in it. Look at that bacon, mushrooms, onions. Alright, oops. Alright, so here, we'll go ahead and move back here. Let's get a couple plates to serve. I'll move this. The lighting's better over here. Right there, that's turned off. This is over on low heat. Alright, here we go, let's serve it up. Three plates right there. Now, just add a little bit extra. I love this thing right here, this avocado. Kidding me? Put avocado on everything. Rinse this off. One of the best ways I found to do with the avocado is kind of cut like this. And get a little cut right there in the middle. And most of the time, it just peels right off. You got nice avocado slices. Avocado. Right. Couple forks. Chewy, you ready to eat?
Ready to grub.
Alright, let's get this on.
Get this bomblette going.
Alright, my man. Here you go. Andrew, this one is for you. I'm gonna grab one for myself.
I'm about to grub.
Alright, for it. Want to take a look? And this right here, you guys, this is the final product of a bomblette. As you can see, you got the bacon, you got the mushrooms, the onions, avocado. It's got some cheese in there with some spinach. Go ahead and take a bite, Chewy. Tell me what you think.
Oh yeah.
Honest opinion now. It's for the
Honest
people.
opinion. I'm gonna get a flavorful, full bite of everything that I possibly can in one bite. See that? It's all the flavor in one.
Now, you're not just saying this because you're my boy.
No, I'm not. That's really, 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 really good. Has a perfect little kick of spice, like you were saying, the jalapeno.
Oh, I forgot I put the jalapenos in
The
there.
bacon's there, the avocado levels it all out, and the spinach, always a big fan, especially with eggs. It's very, very good.
Right on, man. Well, I'm sure my brother wants to eat and stop filming this, but anyway, so there you go. That's how you cook a bomblette.